We're going to kick off in just a second here. We have quite a lobby, as most of our lobbies are. Bart in yellow, Pete in red, Sir Tyler in purple, Cecil Dogan, member of the Philadelphia Freedom, in white, Brilliant Frog of White Meadow, playing as orange, and Tiger 1512 in pink. We're going to be watching Tiger's point of view in this. So thank you, Tiger, for sharing your view here. They should be fire it up any second now, guys. We're going to be playing a 3-game set. So the goal of this 3-game set is to score as many points as possible. You're going to get points for a couple things. You're going to get 15 points if you win a game, one of the 3 games. You'll also get 3 points for any bounties you take. So if you kill another player, as long as you trade in turn, you'll get those 3 points. Or if you get a bounty without a trade in turn, but it's on your winning turn, it counts as bounty as well. All right. I told them to fire it up in a minute, and they were still waiting for me to tell them to fire it. So there we go. Hey, Horse Boy and Jackson in the lobby. Welcome in, guys. Yeah, this is gonna be a good group, man. I'm excited. Got a half chub. All right. I'm gonna try to zoom in as much as I can on this board because the territories are super small. Let's see what we can do. Look at that. Look at that. That looks good, right? You see the top, you see the bottom, you see the left, you see the avatars over here. I think it works. Well, Mongoose, there was a lot of signups for this. We ended up we gave a lot of the spots to a lot of players that haven't gotten a chance to play in invitationals before. There was quite a few that were a little newer, or they just haven't been able to play as many. And then there's a lot of all the automatic spots for these invitationals. Is you have the tour pros, the players who finished top 25 at the end of the year, the previous year. They're automatically invited to every invitational throughout the next year, as well as the finalists from the last couple tournaments that we played. And then the host, Hotbunz, gets to invite some players of their own as well. There were some of them. But this is our third to last tournament. We have the Capture the Flag Open coming up next. That's going to be very exciting. Yeah, I'm with you, Horace. Yeah, you're going to see. It's funny, all these stacked lobbies, especially this one. But there are going to be a lot of lobbies with some newer players. Not necessarily new, but I've only played in a couple of our tournaments anyway. All right, so let's take a glimpse at the settings here. So the game one here is going to obviously on Britannia Advanced is the map. It's 70%. It's a progressive game. You usually see World Dom on this map. Mitch decided to do a little 70%, switch things up a little bit. No alliances. Blizzards on portals are stable. You're not going to see any bonus holding on this map. I'm not even going to bother showing you the bonuses because honestly, no one holds bonuses on this map without a god spawn and blizzards. Like if there was someone, if purple had like a 5 where his 1 is, and the 3s weren't in there, then maybe he takes a bonus. Yeah, they better win, Mongoose. You know what, Mongoose? I'm gonna think of a name. Who's in this tournament that hasn't played in a lot? How about Bane Williams? Bane Williams is gonna win just because he took he took your spot. All right, so we see the players taking the first turn. Bart just took a second. They're basically going to just try to spread around the board, kind of keep an eye on the players after them in turn order. I don't think we'll really see things jump off too much until the second set of trades here. So about turn 8. All right, Cecil Dogan up. Cecil Dogan, a member of the Philadelphia Freedom, which is my team in the PRT League. We completed our first ever set of PRT League games yesterday. The Central Division and the West Division played. We scored a few points, but we did not come out with any wins yet. All right. Tiger is up. He's got the top position, which is always nice to have, especially when you're later in turn order like he is. Um, so depending on how many trades this game goes before the first bounty, it's very beneficial. I would say like the best position to be in would be that third position in my opinion. But the longer you go, the more it favors the guy in the first position, right? Because by then the trades just get so big that they can do whatever they want. All right, so Sir Tyler is in the last position. He's going to try to just get a good spread here. It's going to be tough. He's got a 4 on the Isle of Man. He's got a 5 on the portal in the north in southern Scotland, but I don't know where he can go from there. There's a 1 above him. He might start moving north. Yep, he does start moving north. He wants to get some distance between his stacks, right? He's got a lot in Wales, and he's in the eastern side of southern England as well. I'm sure he would prefer to have a 5th position somewhere, but with stable portals, it's going to be tough. I'll I'll have to take a look at that, Mongoose. All right, brilliant frog making a brilliant move. Leaves a 3 on the portal. Now, maybe I'm off my rocker, but if I was Sir Tyler, I would think about. Oh, wait, you know what? Never mind, Sir Tyler. I am off my rocker because Sir Tyler is not on, not on the portal any longer. He gave that up. He didn't want to be accessible. It's not a bad play. But if I was still in the portal, if I was Sir Tyler, I would think about hitting that 3 and getting in Southern Ireland, hiding out down there. Let's see. Tiger. Who does he have lines on? Tyler, I guess. Tyler, or I mean, excuse me, Tiger might want to think about hitting that portal with the 1 on it. Yeah, maybe splitting there. This keeps really good lines on Tyler. No, he's coming back. Doesn't keep it. Okay. Let's say he is all over Tyler if he stays there. I don't know that I would have left that portal if I was him. He's got plenty of troops up north. Cecil has terrible lines on Tiger. You're saying Mongoose? Let's see. Oh, yeah, Cecil doesn't really have anything going up north, right? Ooh, yeah, he's got a lot to cut through if he goes up north. That's going to definitely hurt Cecil later on. No access to the north. Yeah, I like Tiger's lines on Tyler. I really wish he would have stayed on that next to a six on the right side, but he should be able to get there later. Um, Brilliant Frog. What has he got here? Brilliant Frog, I would say, does not have great lines on Cecil, but he has okay lines on Tiger, actually. Let's get the cursor up here. He's got lines up here. Got lines here. This one might be a little tough to get to. You have to kind of, yeah, that's going to be tough to get to. But he's got a nice stack here. But he's got to hit this first. So yeah, Tiger's in a good spot. I think he survives for a while and he could possibly make the first kill. Oh, Joshy is in the chat and he dropped his phone straight into the toilet. Never good. All right, so Tyler trying to create some sort of distance between stacks, but I think he's really just playing into the four stack game now to kind of be unkillable by overwhelming stack size. But again, once you get late enough in the game, that's not going to matter. When you're last in turn order on this map, it it can be tough because it's so hard to create distance between your stacks on this map. All right, so Brilliant Frog really keeping that stack in the middle hefty. Well, he comes off the portal. Possibly an opportunity for Tyler to get another stack up north if he wants. So Tyler could take this portal north here. Take a look at Pete's position. We haven't really looked at his yet. He's got something here. We don't know what it is because Tiger's got the cards on. So I have no idea what Pete has on this territory. Let's see if we can deduce what he has. He's flurry screen happening right now. Okay. So we got 4, 5, 9, 13, 19, 24. Okay. So he's got a 5 here, and then he's got 3 cards to put out, 3 troops to put out. Well, Cecil and Frog are both caressing Pete here. So that could help protect him from Bart or from Tiger. Then you have Bart and Tyler um, guarding Pete over here. And you see what Pete's doing is he's not really adding to this Ireland territory. He knows that they know they need to keep that alive or someone's going to get an easy bounty, right? So he's just going to put just enough to keep it alive. He's going to make it a lot harder and make you dedicate all your troops to getting these 5 positions. You think Frog's lining up Pete? Well, he's got him here, obviously. Got him here. Got lines here. Got lines here. Down. Got him here. Yeah, I mean, hits here, comes back, pop through the portal, pop. Yeah, could definitely be. Will he have enough? Is the question. The next set of trades will have Brilliant Frog getting a 25 trade if all goes in order. So could be tight. We'll see. He's definitely got out of that 3. He could make a move here where he knocks Frog's 3 out. I wouldn't hate the move. Frog might get pissed and retaliate, so you don't, you never know. All right, Pete trades in. Where does he add? He makes a second stack up north. Again, only adds 1 to the left side. He's gonna get his take there. Does he leave a? Does he combine the 5 and the 3? Does he try to get someone to wedge between those positions? Maybe. No, he's gonna stay there all in one stack. Okay. I think it makes much difference up there, but you never know. Someone could have wedged between those positions. Um, is Pete card blocked? No, he is got a card on the portal in the middle of England. All right, so Bart moves quick. He wants to get to this next trade. Yeah, so we still think Tiger might be eyeing up Tyler. I mean, he's got to bust through a white 8 to get there. That could hurt, I guess, but it shouldn't really hold him back if he gets a big enough trade. He should get a 35 trade. Eight, 9. 10, 11, 12, 13, plus 8, 21. I don't think that Frog is going to get a big enough trade to take Pete out. Especially if, even if it's just a 1, if he has to hit this territory first and then come back, I think, I don't think Frog can kill Pete here. All right, so what is I liked. Oh, I was gonna say if he keeps a 3 there, that's even tougher for Frog to get to. Um, yeah, I mean Tyler doesn't have a trade here. He is asking Frog maybe to get in between himself and Tiger. Cecil moved his 8 out of the way from blocking Tyler. Interesting. Okay, so now, I mean, someone could also sit on that portal on the right and block the kill. Yeah, everyone going to 5 cards. That makes it tougher. And this might be what Pete and Tyler need to stay alive. I don't think Pete was going to die, but if Tyler has a trade here, that would be huge because he will die next turn if he doesn't trade. Okay. Pete probably thinking, should I trade? Should I not trade? Adds a big 12 stack on the left side. Thinks that's his best shot at survival. Does Tyler trade? Does he feel confident that he can survive? I think Tyler could survive if he gets the right block. Because yellow can't get to the Isle of Man without using a lot of extra troops. And he'd have to double tap from his 11 stack. And how does he get the 4? I'm sorry, the 4. What am I saying? The 16. He's right. He's got to add like 10 troops to that minimum. Eh, yeah. So I think Tyler made the right move here. He's got to hope someone blocks Tiger though. Nobody really seems to want to block Tyler's kill. Of course, they might be thinking about taking Tyler's kill. Okay, so Rain Frog, not quite enough of a trade in to kill Pete, as they say. So Tyler's saying good game. Says he thinks Cecil's going to take him out, maybe. I'm not sure how Cecil gets the 16 in the north. Yeah, Cecil's not going to go for that. No way. Cecil is a careful player. He knows what he's doing. I don't think he tries anything here. Um, what it's going to come down to is does Tiger kill Tyler here? If he does not kill Tyler here, then the next set of trades, all that momentum that he has right now is going to go right back to the top of the turn order. Got to get moving, man. And that's going to be our first bounty of this tournament of this group. It's 3 points to Tiger, who's now on 69 troops. Gonna get the 40 trade. Can he kill Peter? He would need like a 20 trade there. Okay, he's not killing Pete because he wouldn't put that many troops there if he was. And he can't really get into Ireland. So this might hurt Tiger in the end. His inability to get into Ireland without bashing through a 9 portal. This could really hurt him. And the question is, can Pete kill Tiger? I don't think he's going to get a big enough trade. It's going to be a little short. But it's close. It's close. 31, 37, 44, 45. Okay, he's not going to do it. He's just going to hide in Ireland. It's not a bad play, really, because no one's going to get a big enough trade to hit that. At least not Cecil, anyway. He's only got 4 troops there. Okay, so if Tiger's going to kill anyone, Frog probably is the target. 19, 20. He's got to go up through a yellow 5. No, he can't even get up there, actually, because it's Blizzard. Bard has quite a kill guard on Tiger up in the north. I don't know if he has enough of a trade to get through it. Let's see what he does here. Does he go for Cecil, perhaps? Gonna go for Bart. Gotta move. Gotta get moving. I think he has it. Okay, Tiger gets a second bounty here. Gonna trade in turn. He's gonna trade in a 55 trade. And who does he line up here? Cecil, Frog, or Pete? You got to think he's going to line up Frog here after bashing through Bard's 10 up top. Hmm. No, he's going to go for Cecil. It feels like he has good lines on Cecil, perhaps. Oh, 70%. Never mind. He's going to take the 70% and win the game. So used to that map being a world domination map instead of 70% that I completely forgot. So big win for Tiger, right? 15 points for the win, 2 bounties. He's going to be on 21 points after game 1. And nobody else with any points at all. All right. Next game. Deutschland. Simmerland. Germany. 70% game as well, but this is fixed cards. Stable portals, Blizzard's on. Alliances are on as well because it is fixed, and people are going to try to get bonuses here. The game earlier, we saw everyone get a bonus. Pretty equal contributions of troops from the bonuses. Okay. We'll have to adjust the map again. Yeah, you think Tiger forgot to? Horace, that's a good point. He may have the way he was operating. All right. Waiting on Pete to join the game or join the lobby. We'll get this kicked off here. All right, let's see how this map looks here. We might have to adjust it a little bit. Kicking off game 2 here. Tiger 15-12, 1-5-1-2, 21 points. Nobody else gets a point in that game. All right, let's see if we can adjust this map a little bit. Oh, okay. There we go. All right, we can see that real nice. What was that? Did he put the wrong settings in? Ah, alliances were left off. I don't think he flagged anyone. I don't think the other guys know he left. He left the game. There we go. Here comes one. All right. So we're waiting on Peter and uh, Bart. Everybody left. I wonder if anyone flagged out. They usually put up a little white flag that everyone would know, like, okay, we got to start over. All right. Attempt number 3 at this lobby. Here we go. Third time's a charm. Bart saying in the group chat that he really liked to spawn there. Why is it so behind? What do you mean by that, Chunk? Chunk the Bunk. By the way, Chunk the Bunk, Team Chunk getting the first win of the PRT League West Division last night. Easy first turn bonus for Bart. And we actually will look at the bonuses on this one because they will be held. Let me bring the map up here. Bonuses. +4 for Bart. And obviously the big bonus is that +4 in the middle. It's only a 2-point hold there. So we see Tiger just go all out and take that. And he hold it. He's only got a 3 and a 1. I don't think so. Frog is communicating, trying to get him to move out of the other bonus. Okay, Frog's going to hit White's 3, it looks like, which is a shame. Cecil and Peter both can be very low on troops by the time they get their turn. So we see a 2+4 is being taken to start the game. Okay, it looks like so Frog's going to go for the long-term bonus hold. It's going to take him a couple turns, maybe even 3 turns to get it. But White probably moves that 2 out. It's stable portal, so Tiger probably moves his 2 out. And depending on what purple does, they'll move their 2 out. But I don't know if he can. So we might have to still hit purples too. White will obviously move his out. But we saw Bart take Schleswig Holstein +4. Thüringen is a +4 in the middle for Tiger. Niedersachsen, I believe is how you say that, is being taken by Brilliant Frog of White Meadow. just not right away. And Peter Suction. He'll get that turn 2. That's a +4. So essentially, by turn 3, as long as no one breaks, we'll have 3+4s. Frog's going to have a +6. I think Cecil takes the easy +3 here. It's oh no, does he or no, does he go for the +6 in Southwest Germany? Südwest Deutschland. Südwest Deutschland. Does he bring the 2 down? He does. Anybody puts it on, yep, right on the 4. He's gonna Yellow's gonna have to get that 4 out, which he should be able to do by portal. Tyler's in a tough spot because he wants to go down to that portal in Baden-Württemberg, but I don't know if he wants to hit a 2 to do it. Tyler's got to be feeling a little annoyed at this point. I would definitely. I think you just go all out, hit a portal, and go down to your bonus. You have a 4 in there. White's going to move their 2 out. You'll get it turn 2. Okay. Here we go. He is going to take. He's going to go for the +8, which makes sense. Get a +8 turn 2 versus a +3 turn 1 any day of the week. Tiger's very weak on 17 troops, although Frog and Pete are both only at 18 and 19 troops. All right. So Schleswig-Holstein is held by Bart. Getting a +4 in the first turn. Not a bad start. Do we see any teaming here? Thüringen is held by Tiger. Excuse me. All right. So Frog going to get a +6 in Niedersachsen. I have no idea if that's how you actually say it. Niedersachsen. Pete going to grab the +4 here. Going to make sure to create some exterior stack as well. I wonder if Pete has thoughts of upgrading to the Bayern Munich bonus. It's 9 territories to start with, which would be huge. So to get to 70% on this map, because there's no blizzards, it would be 40. 40 territories. Oh, there is blizzards. I'm an idiot. Okay. 37. 37 territories to get the 70%. So Frog got 11 territories right now. So I think Pete is telling Tiger to hit his bonus, maybe? Okay, so Pete's definitely going to go for the upgrade here. Ooh, Frog puts a 9 in there. So Frog's going to contest the bonus for Pete. Pete's already got a +4. I don't think Pete would plan to hold the +4 if he were to upgrade to the +8. Okay, so Pete, I'm sure there's some alliance chat going on that we can't see between Pete and Frog. He's asking Frog to leave the bonus. Okay, so Cecil Dogan sitting on 28 troops. He's got a 9 on the portal in the middle of the board and a 7 stack outside. Sir Tyler with the +6 in the bottom left. Or I'm sorry, a +8. I'm Sir Tyler with a +8. So he went from not having a bonus to finagling his way into that +8, man. Very well played by him. Um, and Bart took a second bonus. I didn't see that right away, but that's a +7. Tyler with a +8. Cecil and Frog with a +6. Tiger with just a +4, but that could become a +8 if Pete takes the +9 and Tiger then takes the +4 from Pete. Which I imagine that would be his plan. He just got to wait for. It's all gonna come down to whether or not Frog leaves Pete's bonus, and if he doesn't, I think Pete hits him out of frustration because Pete has already fallen behind a little bit. He needs that bonus to do something. You know, Frog doesn't want to not have a position in the South, but better to have the 8 troops up north and have them gone off the board, right? So we'll see how Pete reacts if Frog does not leave that bonus. Okay, yeah, he's gonna leave. Stacks in the bottom left of his bonus. Pete with the trade on 3. Perfect timing for that. Pulls the 3 out. Beautiful bonus transition. Tiger wants it. He wants the +8. We're really going to level this board out, aren't we? So all of a sudden, Frog and Cecil with their +6s are looking a little weaker, actually. Cecil breaks. I think Tiger thought that he was going to try to steal the bonus. That would have been hilarious, though. So again, 37 territories in order to get the 70% run here. Oh, Bart taking an early run. I didn't even look at lines yet. So he's got to break through a portal somewhere. And that's going to be it. That's going to be the run here, folks. 4v2? Oh, no, he's got the 4v1. Here we go. Bart from the first. So he got that bonus first turn, upgrades immediately. And by turn 4, excuse me, turn 5, he is our winner. Great board vision from Bart, lining it up from turn 3 on, basically. And with all the focus on upgrading bonuses and positioning, it left the board a little too open, maybe. Bart obviously mostly stacking in one big stack there in his lower bonus and able to run it. Congratulations to Bart. So that's a clean 15-point win for Bart. No bounties. And we're going to move on to game 3. Game 3 is not 70%. It is World Dom. It's going to be progressive world domination with fog. So we're going to not be able to see some of the board. It's Greece is the map, and 90-second turn timer. Portals are stable. Blizzards are on. Now remember, so half the players in this field are going to be removed after this first round. It's a hard cut from 48 to 24. So, with that being said, if you win a game, you're going to move on to the next round. Let's be honest. But there's going to be some groups where a player wins 2 or even possibly throw all 3 games, right? So, even just getting a bounty here could be enough to get you into the next round. All right, fog on, blizzards on, stable portals. So we'll see how much of the board we can see from this point of view. Okay. Bart in the first position. Oh, wow, this is a same first 3 we had last game. Tyler finally not in the last position. Now, with this map, we will see bonus taking. There's enough little bonuses that everyone will get at least 1 bonus, even in a prog game. Now, the bonus holding could make it so that kills are not quite profitable early on, so it could take a few more turns than usual for the first kills to be made, especially with fog on the board. All right. So we think Bart might be going for that bonus on the left top corner. Tiger taking a bonus his first turn. And let's bring up the map here. Can't really see Frog. We'll take a look at the bonuses. So we saw Tiger take Macedonia. That's a +3. And then we have, we think Bart may be going for Epirus, top left corner of the map. I'd like to zoom in a little more if I can, but I don't know how much I can without cutting off parts of the map. All right, that should work for now. Okay, so Tyler up next. Can't see much of Tyler. Looks like he's going to be. Okay, so he's taking Epirus. And possibly lining up for another bonus in Western Greece. Okay, then it looks like Cecil's going to be going for the Peloponnesus bonus. Peloponnesos. So who's got the Dodecanese? Is that how you say it? Dodecanese, Dodecanese, Dodecanese. That's a one territory bonus for a +2 in the bottom right. I wonder if that's what Bart took. Maybe Frog. Who knows? Frog does have some stuff showing in the North Aegean bonus in the islands on the right side of the board. So perhaps Frog is down here. Is a 1 point bonus. It's just a 2 territory bonus, but one is a blizzard. Okay, so Bart asking Tyler to get out of that bonus. And we see Bart move down south, looking around. All right, so we want Tiger to take a lot of this board so we can see what's going on here. Okay, so it would appear I'm looking at Heat's Twitch as well. And it looks like Frog is going to take that Crete bonus, or at least try to. Gets it, but I don't know if he can hold it. And Cecil was the one who held the Peloponnesus. Or not Peloponnesus, the bottom right bonus, the +2 here. So Cecil's holding this one here, it's a +2. He's also going for this Peloponnesos bonus here, that's a +3, I believe. Possibly +4. Not sure where Tyler's going to go from here. I know Bart's going to fight him for this bonus. Okay, and Pete almost has his top bonus up here. He does not have this territory though, and I don't know how he's going to get it. So Pete possibly working on this top middle bonus. He's got stuff. He's got a lot in this bonus, and he's got. There's not much to hit here. There's a one here that we can't see, and he has a little trouble with the blitz slider. And you know that pisses Pete off. It pisses everyone off, but we know it pisses Pete off for sure. Um, okay, so he's gonna take that bonus next turn. Okay, Tiger with the +6. He's still holding Macedonia. Tiger just adding in the middle of the main isle of the main continent there for Greece. Keeping his eyes open. Got a 5 down here on this portal, 4 over here on the island. Not sure what if he could upgrade to a second bonus or not. So we know by looking at the other stream that Pete is here and here. See Pete here. He's got all this up here. So if he gets his bonus, he'll be in a very strong position for being in the last place in the turn order. Very tough to get around this board without with fog on, I'll say. I'm actually a little surprised we haven't seen a little more aggression out of some of these players. Because it's hard to retaliate, right? Because you can't see everything. And it's such a big board. Okay, so Tyler. We know he's got 1+3. Can he upgrade to something else? Okay, Tyler asking Tiger to move out of the bonus. I don't know if we're going to see much more bonus taking. So Pete's going to grab this top bonus up here. We know that's going to happen this next turn. And again, he holds all this back here. So he's going to have this bonus. We obviously Tiger has this. Tyler has this. We know Cecil has this. Did he get the Peloponnesus? I missed this trade in. I didn't see what he got coming in. Frog with the Crete bonus, at least. We know that. And Bart, we believe, has this +3 on the left side here in Western Greece. And Pete getting 4 just because he has a lot of territory. Now he's going to take the bonus. Moves out one more. Sits on the portal. I like that aggressive play. Very aggressive play. Going to split his portal stacks. 4 and a 4. Now he is in the last position, so this could all be for naught. if someone can get rolling before then. Okay, so Bart with the +3 in Western Greece adds to the portal stack. Going to get his take in the middle of center Greece there. Tiger still with the +3 bonus. Now, Pete being here and here, it's going to be tough for people to tell. And he's also here, and only Tiger's seen that. So if anyone goes for Pete's kill, it's going to be tough to find all of them. Okay, Tyler is, I'm sorry, Frog is up next. Getting a +11. So Tiger with this bonus over on the right side here. And then also with Crete, which we can't see right now because Tiger's a little zoomed in. But I don't think he has anything down here, so it's okay. But I can tell you that Frog is holding the Crete bonus. He is holding the Eastern Islands over here. The North Aegean bonus, they call that. So Frog with 2 bonuses. Tyler with just a 1, tried to go for 2, but couldn't keep Bart out of it. Okay, so Tyler threatening to hit Frog's portal. Seeing how he reacts, I guess. Okay, so Cecil Dogan hits the island down here. This is part of a 3-point bonus here that you see the 6, the 4, and the 1 here. That's a bonus. Nobody's going to get it. All right, so Pete gets his take in the Central Islands there. Pete with a trade on 3, or 3 cards to trade plus a bonus card I just saw on his stream. So we know Pete's going to have a trade on 3 if he were to need to use it at some point. So we'll see who they might be lining up here. I don't know that anyone can really line anyone up at this point. It's very mysterious as to what everyone has. So, Great Frog, does he get broken here? Brilliant Frog saying good game to Tyler. I think that was a good play by Tyler. Frog's getting pretty strong pretty quick there. And Bart's just minding his business. So it looks like Tiger and Cecil might have a little trading zone there on that southern island above Crete. All right, Pete getting 11 troops. Surprised he didn't hit um, Frog's Crete portal for a card, just to see what he has down there, since it was already broken. All right, so those of you just joining us, we're in game 3 here, Group 2, the first round, the Octofinal of the Hotbunz World Tour Invitational. So far, we have seen Tiger win a game with a couple bounties. He won game 1, 21 points. Bart runs to 70 with no bounties in game 2. It's 15 points. And the rest of these guys are sitting on 0. They're going to try to get at least a bounty here, hopefully, for them. Because as I was saying before, a bounty might get you through to the next round. We're going to have groups where and anyone who wins a game of the 3 is going to get enough points to move to the next round. But if we have a group where someone wins multiple games, then that means just 3 points could get you through to the next round. It's going to go from 48 to 24. All right, so Brilliant Frog hits Tyler's portal. I don't think he's going to leave that portal now. There's really not much Tyler can do about it, if I'm being honest. But Brilliant Frog with a lot of bonus. He's got the whole right side minus that one island bonus on the bottom right that Cecil has. And he's got Crete, the whole island of Crete. All right, Cecil Dogan in the 5th position, a very strong position right now based on having the 2 bonuses that he does have. One being a +4 in the Peloponnesos, and the other one being this +2 in the Deccanese. All right, and let's see what Pete does here with his 15 troops. No trade on 4 for Tiger. I don't think he is having any concern there. In fact, I would be surprised if everyone didn't go to 5 cards still. I don't think that anyone kills anyone this turn unless Frog can really deduce where someone's at because he is probably in the triple lead here. I can see that Pete's at 73 troops, whereas Tiger here, as we can see, is only at 54, so about a 20-point difference. And I'm almost wondering if people start hitting some stacks. Nothing major, maybe some threes and fours though. Start moving the board around a little bit. So Sir Tyler is. Let me get the cursor out here and show you. Sir Tyler's all right here, I believe. And just so everyone watching knows, Pete does have an 18 stack buried here, which is a very sneaky move with the fog on. It'd be even funnier if it was down on this island or something. So smart move by Pete there. Bury that other stack. I really think Tyler might only be up here. So however many troops Frog has, Cecil or Tiger, you got to feel like you have at least as much as Tyler, and you know where exactly Tyler is. Now, some players might not know if Tyler has something down here, maybe, but pretty much everyone's seen down here, except for maybe White. Yeah, so Bree and Frog holding a ton of the board. Pete has a 9 here. All right, so Tyler moving this 27 stack here is an attempt to spread out a little bit. Because remember, this is still Prague World Dom. So eventually the trades are going to get big enough for people to make some kills here. And we know Tyler's only up in this bonus around the outside a little bit and right here. Now you could deduce that. I could have deduced that even without seeing Pete's stream, just based on the bonuses people are getting. You can tell from the count, that Brilliant Frog has all the stuff on the right, and Crete, Cecil has Peloponnesus and the island bonus down here. One thing we don't know, because P can't see or Tiger can't see, it's the one territory we haven't seen the whole game is this one up here. So this one is part of the northern bonus here that Pete has everything in, except for this one, because Brilliant Frog took this bonus. Now we could try to assume that Frog knocked it out and whoever's back here out of there, but we don't know for sure. Could be anybody. Hmm. I mean, I'll be honest. I wouldn't be shocked if everyone went to 5 cards again. even in the third set of trades. And we see Cecil and Tiger continuing to trade on the island there. All right, Pete gets the 45 trade, holds on to this bonus card. Now I'm looking at Pete's stream as well. That's Tigers. Um, I know you can't see it. I'm sure you can if you're watching live. You probably have Pete up as well. Um, it looks like Pete may be able to deduce that he's seeing all of Tyler. Now again, he's after Tyler turn order, so that might not mean anything unless Tyler goes to 5 cards. But Pete is putting a lot of troops behind his 16 on that portal. And that might be the play here because someone's going to go for it and they're going to mess up and not realize they need as many troops as they need. We'll see. All right, so Tyler on 3 does not. Everybody else traded. So Tyler goes to 4 cards. So Cecil not seeing much of the board this game. He's been trading down here with um, Tiger the whole time. We know he's got the position down here. He's got a position on the island here. But other than that, he's just here in this bonus trading here. So Cecil in a position where he's not going to be able to do much offensively. He's in a strong position troop wise, and he's obviously got a great spread being stuck back here and out on this island. But we'll see what he's able to accomplish later on in this game because he's not able to see too much. And I'm watching Pete stream, and he's got a giant stack behind his 21 up on the northern portal there. Oh, let me adjust the screen here. Looks like Tiger moved the screen over a little bit. You see that 27 stack on the left side, just enough for Tyler. All right, so Tyler and Cecil Dogan do not trade. Probably a smart move. I mean, I don't think anyone can see all of Cecil or can get to all of Cecil, other than maybe Frog. But Brilliant Frog has not seen what Cecil has out on that little island in the middle here. At least not anytime recently. Oh, there we go. Frog just hit this, and now he sees Cecil out here on the island. He knows Cecil's down here, and he knows Cecil's here because he's been taking a card next to Crete. Yeah, so maybe Frog possibly eyeing up a Cecil Dogan kill. All right. So Tiger, let's see, what does he do here? Tyler, sorry. Looks like Tyler might want to hit down here on the left side here. Does he hit Tiger's 13? I don't think he does because Tiger's got a freaking 94 stack sitting here. Okay, Cecil getting the 75 trade. And just going to stick with the old, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Because he's just going to take another card on the island and move back. Can't say I blame him. Cecil might have the least amount of vision on this board. I wonder if I almost wonder if Pete ever goes for a kill here on Sir Tyler. And perhaps Frog maybe could go for Tyler at some point too. Not to pick on Tyler, but he is the least spread out, at least as that we can see. But we know Tyler's here. We know his only other spots are up here then. Okay. Everyone about to go to 4 cards. Will we finally see some fireworks in this next set of trades? I'm watching Pete's stream on mute as I watch Tigers as well, and I'm seeing him, and I'm wondering if he's eyeing up Tyler at all. I feel like he's thinking about it. Tiger with no trade on 4. Could that bite him in the ass? We'll see. Okay, everybody going to four cards here. I gotta think we're at the point where everyone starts trading on 4. There's no more holding till 5 unless you don't have a trade. Just to be safe. I wonder if ever see some players start doing a little exploring just to see what's out there. Like Tiger, maybe breaks Brilliant Frog down in Crete, see what he has, see what's going on over there. Maybe he takes that 21 east into the 2 of Frog on the island and see what he's got going on over there. I feel like at some point you have to just start wandering around and seeing what's out there instead of just sitting put. I mean, we're at the point where losing a bonus or 2 for a turn isn't going to hurt anybody. So I don't think anyone reacts too bad to that. But you do got to start getting some view, right? All right, everyone with the five cards. Do we see a kill? The mood is tense. The mood is tense. What does Tiger do here? We see a 2 of 4 stack on the portal from Bart. That's a big hit and stack right there. Okay, we see Frog possibly venturing out from Crete. Gonna go hold the island there. He's hitting stuff. He wants to take a peek at what's happening out here. Gonna kill Sir Tyler. We're gonna see a kill on Sir Tyler here. Can he find all of him? He gets it. He gets it. We have our first bounty of the game. Brilliant Frog of White Meadow. He's going to get 3 points. So trades are at, what, like 70 now? Something like that? So Cecil thinking about what he needs to do here. I don't know. The problem with Cecil here is that Frog knows exactly where he is. Now that Frog's gone up north on the board here, Mitch says not getting a bounty would mean being out of the 20, so it makes sense. You're talking about for Frog, Mitch? I have no problem with that kill. I think it's great. Frog had a nice lead in troops, so it made sense. Ooh, so I'm watching Pete's stream as well. So if you're not watching, Pete just took out all the right side islands of Frog, and Frog's got a nice 162 stack up in the top right. And that island that we weren't able to see all game, he's got a 162 stack up here. But Pete's gonna take the portal. So we might be seeing bonuses go bye-bye here. Okay, so Bart with a big, big stack. Does he try to kill Frog here? He doesn't. He doesn't do it. Okay, Tiger gonna take a glimpse of what's down there and move right along. He's gonna see what Frog does here on 5 cards. Ooh, Tiger, no trade on 4. That could hurt him later on. Yeah, Mitch, that's a good point. If you don't win this and you don't get a bounty, you're out of this tournament. So Sir Tyler's out of the tournament, unfortunately. Cecil Dogan not in a great position now that people have been able to see the majority of his positions. So what does Pete do here? Hey Tyler, yeah, that was a I it was that was a tough one because I know you wanted that second bonus here too, and Bart kind of couldn't really take it. I'll say that, but unlucky getting in the last position both games. The start here. All right, so Tiger gonna go to 5 cards, and we'll take a look at Pete's board as well. Now, could someone kill Tiger for those 5 cards here? All right, Cecil's turn. Does he take a chance? So Cecil Dogan goes to 5 cards. He only got a 7 trade, which makes me wonder: did did Frog previously knock him out of that bottom right island? And if so, how long has he been out of there? Because I completely missed he was only getting 7 troops. All right, Tiger gets to see another day. So I think now's a great time for Tiger to do a little board exploring. We have not seen much of Cecil other than in this area here. And we believe he's still on this island out here, too, in the middle. All right, so Pete trades in the 135. Okay, so Pete's playing very careful. He knows he's in a strong position. He's got bonuses. He's everywhere around this board. I will say though, I do love this big ass stack from Bart. I don't know if he's anywhere else but here. No trade on 4 again for Tiger. We'll see. We'll see what happens. So we see on Pete's stream that Frog has a nice big 286 stack up here in the corner, just sitting on it. Would love to see Tiger take a little more of this board, see what's out there. Being that he trades in before Cecil, before Pete, it would behoove him to get around the board and see what he can do here. Okay, everyone telling Pete good game, well played. I'm not sure if Pete knows why they're telling him why. So it would appear that Bart really is just single stacking on that island, a 478 stack, 480 now. Um, Again, we know Tiger doesn't have a trade here. He's gonna break Pete. All right, so what's the next move here? We saw the kill on Tyler. Tyler was stuck in the top left. Unfortunately, couldn't really get around the board. Portals kind of got blocked up. And the only portal he really could have went through to spread out was the one that Brilliant Frog had a control of, who ended up killing him. How does this game proceed here? Who's the next to die? Does anyone take a chance killing someone on 5 cards? Everyone's going with big stacks now. Nobody's paid the cost yet for going to 5 cards. All right, so Cecil, again, not seeing much of the board. He's very much in the center here and on this island. Surprised we haven't seen more exploring from some of these guys. I mean, they have plenty of troops. Would like to see the action get pushed a little bit. Does Pete clear out this pocket maybe? Clear this out. Maybe clear out some more pockets. He's got the pocket up here. He tried to clear this pocket out, but Frog ended up having a huge stack back here. It's almost as if everyone's just waiting for someone else to mess up. They all have their big stacks ready to go. We don't know what Cecil has. We always see he's just 22. No, there actually is no 70 reset rule in this tournament until the semifinal. So because it's a 3 game set, and the settings aren't made for just 70 reset, like the 70 reset tournament, um, we're not doing the 70 reset rule because we don't want to have these guys play upwards of 6 or 7 games in a set here. So I mean, there's only a couple 70% games in each 3 set, but it could be a lot. But there is the 70 reset will be in place for the one semifinal that is 70%. There'll be 2 semifinal games eventually. All right. So Bart trades. We assume he adds it all to the 490. Yeah, he's got a big old stack of troops there. All right. How does this progress here? Tiger goes to five card troops again. So does Cecil Dogan. Pete's going to go to five cards again. Nobody's afraid of dying. Again, I'm not sure why we're not seeing a little exploring. I understand not going for a kill, but maybe explore the board. Really, explore the space. See how it feels. Okay, we're seeing another player go to five cards. All right, let's see. I would love to see someone just go around the board and get a glimpse of the whole damn thing. So a couple of things I think could happen here is I think Pete could clear this corner out. That would take away that unknowing corner here. We know it. He'd know what's back there then. And Pete puts a 228 hidden. Love it. All right. So like this right here. So if I'm Tiger and it's just me, I'm hitting this 10 and I'm clearing this out and I'm seeing what's back there. I'm going down through here. I'm clearing out all this shit. I want to see what's there. I don't like waiting. I don't want to wait around and just for something to happen here. Okay, we see Tiger hit Pete. It's something. It's progress. I mean, look, it's stalemating, but I think these players are causing a bit of the stalemate. I mean, and I'm not going to put too much blame on them, but I would love to see these guys at least try to see a little more of the board. And that's not just me wanting to see more of the board. It's really just they need to as well to be able to make kills. And letting players get a plus 15 or 20 every turn doesn't seem like a lot with the trade where the trades are at, but over 10 turns that'll add up for sure. So maybe you do a little more breaking, you know, can't hurt. 500 stack of frog back there. Okay, we see Pete finally take that island position. And we do see Cecil Dogan back there with a 300 stack. So we know Cecil is down here with the 300 stack, and all the rest of his troops are here or here. Now, the one thing I think could progress this game is like I said, knowing that if you can get a bounty or two, there's a good chance you move on because there's going to be plenty of players that get no points. Like if you're bringing Frog here, like if you can get another bonus or excuse me, a bounty, you're probably moving on because like we saw in the group earlier, Silent Legend won two of the games, Speedster won one, and there was a bounty taken by another player, I believe, but that's only 3 points. So if Brain Frog can get another bounty, it's 6 points, and that probably puts him through to the next round. Now, it's not a super high score, and he has a lot of work to do the next round, but that's one way that this game could progress. All right. Tiger again going to 5 cards. I don't know if it's going to make a difference because nobody really wants to do much here. Yeah, sorry, Mitch, I wasn't reading chat, but yeah, I'm surprised that Frog hasn't been a little more aggressive. Maybe he feels like he's in a good position to win. Um, but I'm surprised he hasn't killed Cecil Dogan. He knows exactly where he's at. All right. What does Bart do? So Bart's just got a giant 1,000 stack ready to go. He's ready to make a run here as soon as he gets a chance. Again, the lack of exploring the board, I don't get. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm impatient, but I would hit everything that's like under a 10 just to just to go around the board and see like what the hell's going on around here. Oh, interesting. We just see Bart just sent all his troops divided into all these other players. Wow. Okay. I mean, I know it's obviously it's late where Bart's at. Well, you hate to see someone leave the game like that. I kind of get where he's coming from. Obviously, it's late where he's at. All right, Pete's gonna go. Okay, so Pete maneuvering around the board. Not sure what he's lining up here. Just taking a glance at what's around the board, I guess. I think better. All right, so we see the kill on Bart from Tigers. That's gonna be 3 points for Tiger. He gets the trade on the turn on the kill. I almost wonder if Bart would have went for a bounty there instead of just throwing his troops into everyone. Yeah, Zango, it only counts if you trade. I'm not sure. I mean, I get Bart's frustration with a stalemate. It does suck, but and he is in a time zone where this is very late at night. I know we had to switch to this group just to play. Um, I almost wonder why he didn't try to track down a bounty though. I guess he didn't want to fail it and feel like he ruined someone's game out of the four. So that's fair enough, I guess. Um, well, I mean, look, I get the frustration of Bart. At least he kind of equally dispersed his troops going around. Um, it does feed a bounty to someone. But the other way you can think about it is if there's a bot with 1,000 stack going around, that could seriously hurt someone's game. Like that 1,000 stack could just hit a 900 stack on a portal, right? If it's a portal taking bot. Yeah, I thought Pete was trying to maybe take it to prevent anyone else from getting it, but okay, excuse me, Tiger trades. Do we see a little more aggression now that there's only 4 players left? Tigers have been relatively sedated this whole game. Hasn't done too much to see much of the board. I really don't understand the lack of moving around the board in this game. I will gladly give up 10, 15 troops every once in a while to get a glimpse of what's around the whole board. I mean, maybe that's not the right play, but I want to see what's going on. Okay, so Brilliant Frog taking the creep bonus back. Yeah, the amount of bonuses unfortunately make it so that prog roll dom it can be tough to get profitable kills. Tiger has a trade. Okay, he actually uses it on 3. Does he have plans for this trade? All right. Sorry about that. So let's look at. All right. So I'm almost wondering who's the next person to maybe go for a bounty here. I could see Frog going for a bounty here, or Tiger, because Tiger already has all those points. Although he's going to want to try to go into the next round with as much as possible, obviously. Um, and Tiger has not been, he's probably been the least, one of the least aggressive of this group so far this game. All right, so Brain Frog was doing a little searching around the board last turn. Does he line up a possibly a Cecil Dogan kill? Yeah, I mean, if you get a trade on three every time, maybe he'll eventually have enough to kill somebody profitably. I mean, look, there's never gonna be an agreement to a restart. I know there's certain players, especially Pete, and I'm probably in the same boat as he is, that are just never gonna do a restart or just play it out, right? But eventually someone's gonna have to make a move and do something. All right. Would like to see someone maybe go for a bounty. All I gotta say is thank God it's game three, not, not game one or two, right? All right, so we see Brilliant Frog with a nice big old 2000 stack almost on the top there. Does he dare attempt a bounty run on anybody? Again, the one thing that bothers me, and again, it's my impatience, is the lack of vision on the board. Like if I'm Cecil Dogan, I feel like I would just like that 715 that's in the corner. That would be out one. And I feel like I'd want to see more of the board. Just break everyone's bonus each round. I don't. But again, that's just me. I get impatient. Do we see a kill? Oh, Frog going for the kill here. Oh no, he doesn't know. Oh no, he doesn't know that Pete has a stack. All right, so Cecil Dogan is up next. We'll see if he tries to hunt down Pete's stack. Obviously, he doesn't know that he's not 100% sure that Frog went up and took everything out up north, but I'm sure he'll find out. All right, so Pete unable to take a card without ruining Tiger's game. So Tiger unblocks Pete, but Cecil can kill Pete for a trade here. Although he actually can't because he's not going to have a big enough stack to do it. Cecil probably tries to find Pete here, but the problem is that stack is too big to hit with any single one of Cecil's current stacks. Cecil just moves along. All right, Pete's on the hunt for Brilliant Frog, maybe? Okay, Cecil. So what you're not seeing is Pete went up for the kill on Frog, and Cecil Dogan has completely blocked it in the top right. There's an 1100 stack sitting up there. So Tiger knows something's about to go down here, and he's just going to take the rest of the board as he can right now, and wait for the combustion to happen between Cecil, Pete, and Frog here, and then hopefully win the game from that position is what he's hoping. So Tiger hits, looking to kill Frog, and now it looks like Cecil might be dying here, but now Pete's going to die to Frog, it looks like. Okay, so he hits Pete's 194. He doesn't realize that Pete still has a 105 and a 19. So Brilliant Frog went down into Crete, hit Pete's stacks, didn't realize Pete still had a couple other stacks hidden. Okay, so Cecil's going for Frog's kill here. I thought he might be trying to kill Pete. I don't know if Pete has cards or not. And I think that's the end of Frog's game. Where else is Frog be? Or Cecil's just taking his time. Okay, Cecil's taking his time. There we go. Now we see the kill of Frog. And we see the kill on Pete. Pete's going to end with no points in the tournament. And so that's the end of that game, that run in the first round for Pete. Uh, yes, Mitch, the last 10 minutes have been very exciting. However, first hour and a half was a little dull, but maybe worth it for these fireworks we're seeing at the end here. Okay, so Cecil hitting Tiger. Tiger with 1,000 troops still. We don't know what Cecil's down to. We know he's got at least nine, let's see, 7, 8, 15, 10, 11, 12. We got 1,400 troops. So Tiger with no trade. Cecil on 5. So this is just going to be a back and forth at the end here. Who can get the board first almost? Okay, so excuse me, Tiger does hit the big stack, but Cecil still with the 700 stack. So Tiger taking most of the board here. Where does he put his stack? Gonna hide it. All right, so Cecil with a good troop lead here. Tiger on 500 troops, Cecil with 800 or more. And I think we're going to see a win from Cecil here, unless, I mean, Tiger's on 5 cards, but with 90-second turn timers, pretty sure Cecil can clear this board. And there we have it. Cecil Dogan, winner of game 3. And that's going to give him 24 points for the game, for the round, to go along with Tiger at 24 points. So they both tie for the lead there. Bart comes in third with 15 points. Brilliant Frog does get on the board. That could get him through to the next round. We don't know yet. There's still 6 more groups to play this week. Pete and Sir Tyler unfortunately come away with 0